Greetings all, and as always, love and light within. Okay, so this is a follow-up on the part one that I done. Time frame now, so the days are just sort of melding together, like into one, essentially. But anyway, the video that I done previously this is the part two to that, because if you've watched that video, I'll give you a little brief down. In that video, I was in a crystal shop, with all different types of energies. Yeah, a lady walked in, specifically a female human walked in with her phone in her hand, in her palm of her hand, and the words in black background, white writing, saying, "What are you doing?" And I called it out. And in this video, this is the sort of the second part to it, because what happened previously in the previous rising is that the system decided to use a more aggressive approach, shall we say, by utilizing a controlled human to do its dirty work, shall we say. And the reason why I say that is because it was exactly the same question, just through a different controlled human being, by the matrix, by the system. It was the same question, and that's the one thing that I found was quite intriguing, because that was the one thing that I noticed. And when it first happened, I called it out and I gave it back to her, and that lady got confused and then didn't know what to do. The second time, physical interaction, shall we say, between me and another human on this planet, but this human was controlled emotionally by the system. Because once the NPC asked me what I was doing, I then gave the answer. I then replied back with the same question that it was given to me, and I gave the question back, and I said, "What are you doing?" And in that moment, the human that was in front of me couldn't control his emotions and acted out in a very aggressive manner. And I stood my ground, I carried on walking forward, and I said no thank you to that energy that was attempting to try to put that low vibrational energy onto this vessel. And then the NPC couldn't control the emotion even further and got even more aggressive, and yeah, I just started laughing. I just laughed at the NPC and at the negative energy that was controlling the human, or the mask wearing shadow. And then it tried everything to put that negative emotion onto this vessel. It started swearing at me. It started judging me personally. It started judging my hair. It started judging everything. It was trying everything it could to try to get a reaction at me. But I said no, thank you. They can take that home with their family and use it however they want within their family and friends ecosystem. But I just thought that was quite interesting. So the system itself tried to do it subtly. It tried to do it subtly by doing it through by the Matrix phone, but then it tried to utilize a human to do it more aggressively, because that's what it's trying to do. That's what it was attempted to do. It was attempted to create fear, because of this system is based on a fear-based system. That's what it tries to do. But I said no. I observed it. I became the observer. I laughed. I moved forward because I found it quite amusing of what it was trying to do. And that's what I was laughing at, because that is what I figured out, that this psyops, because it's a psychological operation, that's what it is. The system tries to get you to react in a low vibrational way so it can maintain control over you. That's what I figured out. So it tried to do it subtly, didn't work. It then tried to do it aggressively, and that didn't work. And as I carried on walking, I shouted thank you and goodbye negative, and I called it out. I called it out in front of everyone that was around, stating that that was a negative entity. That was the experience that I've had so far upon this journey, this system. And I know now what that means. It means that I'm on the right path, because I'm not obeying to the system. There are no strings attached to me. The system cannot control me. And it won't control me. And I'm not letting it control me anymore. And being a being on this plane of existence, I have a right to experience my reality how I choose. And I choose to experience it in a positive manner. So this is just a little wake-up call for those people that are trying to understand why people are so, that can be so negative. Is because they're so reliant on the system that they allow the system to control how they think, how they feel, and how they react. And yeah, remember, it's a choice. It's a choice to stay positive. It's a choice to stay grounded, and it's a choice that you get to make in your three-dimensional reality, because it's a free dimension. It's a free dimension. It's free. It's free for all beings to experience, and that includes humans. So remember this, and this is I love this quote. I really do love this quote. Yesterday's history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. That is why it is called a present. So I'm going to sign off now. I want to say thank you for listening. Have a lovely day and enjoy it.